know this looks bad, but I swear I didn't touch anything. Hey everyone, Dan here from the Diamond Minecart, and welcome to another Minecraft mod review, where today I'm going to be showcasing the More Explosives mod, which adds in a ton of new explosive content into your game, which we are going to get into today. So there's a lot of fun to be had with this mod, and now it has finally entered version 1.5.1, so let's see what you can do with this. Now the first thing I will take note of in this mod is this, which is the instructions book. Now this instructions book is craftable, so you don't get given it when you enter the mod, you just have to kind of craft it. And what you need is a book. You need 2 lapis lazuli and 2 ink sacs as well to make the instructions book, and it's very, very handy, as you can open it up with a right click and it will bring you to this little introduction page. But when you click next, it gives you a whole index of the entire collection of items in this game, so it will even tell you what the book does, just in case you want to know. But for example, if we click on C4, it will tell us what it can do, and it will also tell us what the crafting recipe is. So this is really handy and definitely is recommended to be crafted if you do use this mod. So first off, we're going to start with these things, which are kind of like the ingredients for all the bombs that we're going to explode later on. So first up, we've got oil, and oil is, well, let's find out what it is in a second. To craft it, you need 5 bits of coal, but you can also find it when you mine coal by itself. So if you mine coal, you can actually get this. It will drop 0 to 5 oil by itself, but you can also craft it if you don't have enough or want more of it by using 5 bits of coal, which is really awesome. And then we've also got plastic and, oh god, plastic, which can be crafted and can only be crafted, I believe, by using oil and sugar in the middle, or 5 oil and 4 slime balls. So if we get out of this and then move on to our next thing, which is heavy matter, and this is very expensive. You got 9 obsidian to make 6 heavy matter, which is for your big time explosives. Then you have rocket fuel, which is used for the rockets later on in this mod, and you need 4 gunpowder. You also need 5 plastic, and you will get 6 rocket fuel from that. And then we've got the uranium rod, and to create this, you need to smelt a piece of heavy matter. So you get some heavy matter from before in this kind of thing, and then you need to smelt it to get a uranium rod. So fun fact about the uranium rod is that you can it actually has a very funny effect on you in survival mode. So let's just hop over to that now. And as you can see, I am holding the uranium rod, and I've got a few potion effects. I've got weakness, mining fatigue, and nausea, and that is just because this thing is nasty, man. Just get it away from me. It is nuclear, so it is definitely going to affect your well-being, and yeah, as soon as you have it in your inventory, you don't even have to have it in your hand. It will make you incredibly sick. Yeah. Right then, so now that that's over with, we're going to get on to some of the explosives, which is what you came here for. So first we've got the throwing ones, and we've got a bomb, we've got the water bomb, we've got various different colors of smoke grenade, we've got the flare, and we've also got some extra things here as well. So first off, the bomb's recipe is a piece of TNT in the middle with iron all the way around it, and you will get 6 bombs for your troubles. Now the bombs are just a simple throwing bomb, and what they contact with will explode. So let's just throw it over here with a right click, and bam, yeah, they explode real nice. So I will warn you that maybe some lag while showing this mod, because some of the explosions are absolutely huge, but yeah, this is how the bomb works, and it looks really cool. So up next, what do we have? I believe we have the water bomb. Yeah, the water bomb. And to craft the water bomb, you're going to need a piece of, well, you're going to need a bucket of water and several pieces of paper around the outside to make 6 water bombs. And this water bomb is exactly the same as the other bomb, but it doesn't, well, it does make a little dent in the land, but only a tiny dent, and it will also explode into water, so it will just run away. And yeah, I'm not sure what it's helpful for, maybe just summoning water in general, but yeah, that is the water bomb. And up next in here, we have various colors of smoke grenade. Now I'm going to take the green one, because why not? And all these various colors, I'll show you the crafting recipe quick. The crafting recipe is 4 gunpowder, 4 sugar, and whichever kind of dye you want in the middle, so whichever kind of color of grenade. So for the black one, you're going to need ink. For the green one, you're going to need cactus, and for the blue, for example, you're going to need lapis lazuli. And these will act a little bit differently to normal bombs, and they don't explode either. You just throw them out. They kind of skim across the floor like they're kind of like a curling thing, or throwing something on ice, and then they will explode into this mass of green gas, which is pretty aggressive, actually. Let's get into the center of it, and you can actually see nothing. There's just nothing here. You can't see a thing, so it's really, really useful against other players, other entities, and stuff like that. I don't know about mobs. I don't think it affects the mobs in any way, but yeah, in PvP, this is going to be incredible. Just this, it's just gross. And up next in this chest is the flare. Now this is a very useful utility, especially if you're playing with friends, and if you right click, it will fire... Oh, wait, where the hell did that go? Oh god, there it is. I don't know why it's over there. But anyway, if you fire into the air, it will create a flare-like thing which can be seen by all players. And then after a short amount of time, it will fall to the ground, bounce a little bit, and then eventually it will disappear. So hopefully we'll see this disappear. And I think they look really cool. For a Minecraft item, they do look really nice. And they're not really graphic intensive either. They just look really cool. And yeah, they're really useful if you're playing this with friends, which I highly recommend because, you know, blowing your friends up is definite fun. And that one definitely, yeah, that one disappeared. Next up on here, these ones aren't really throwing ones, so to be honest, I don't know why I put them in the throwing one because that's stupid. But anyway, the defuser, sorry, I can't actually get to work. But what happens is you can defuse bombs that have been lit. So say you put down a piece of TNT next to a redstone torch, and then you right click with the diffuser in hand, it will stop the TNT from exploding, which is a really awesome feature. And then we've got the blasting cap. So the blasting cap is another type of bomb, and it works through frequencies. So let's just go over here. And first off, we will place one under this tree here, and then we'll place one under this tree here. Now, if you right-click the bomb, you can see that you can set a frequency. This isn't the power or anything, which I thought it was at first. This is the frequency. So we're going to set this one at 3, and we're going to set this one at 5, because why not, I guess. And then we move away from the blast zone, and we're going to equip the blasting cap detonator. So if we right-click with this, it will come up with a box, and we're going to have to choose a frequency that we want to detonate. So if I put 1 and detonate, nothing will happen because there's no detonation, there's no blasting caps with that frequency. So if I right click and then press 3, oh yeah, the tree dies. So as you can see, it's not the biggest of explosions, probably the same as about TNT, maybe a bit smaller. But if we right click and then go for 5 as well, detonate, and that one will explode too. So it's a really cool way of having controlled explosives in a controlled environment. Maybe you want to troll your friends, or maybe you want to get something that's a moving target. Whatever it is, it's really useful, and you can differentiate between the 3, or well, you can differentiate between as many as you'd like, which is the awesome thing. And moving on to the next chest, we have the bazooka, as well as loads of different types of TNT. So first up, we have the bazooka, and I don't think I showed you the crafting recipes for these, so I'm going to go back quickly. And the flare has a crafting recipe of 5 gunpowder in X shape, and then glowstone dust around the edge to make 6 flares, which is very generous. And then we have the blasting cap, which needs C4, which we'll find out how to create in a second. 4 redstone and 4 iron to make 4 of the blasting caps. And then to make the detonator, you're going to need an explosive diffuser and a button. Now to make the diffuser as well, you have 2 iron ingots and a redstone. I'm having a bit of trouble speaking today, but I hope you don't mind missing out on the recipes. But I've covered them now. So the bazooka, onto the bazooka. And to craft the bazooka, you're going to need 1 gunpowder and 6 iron ingots in this pattern to make the bazooka. And this one can actually fire you know, explosives. So the new explosives we have in this mod, or the start of them, is the C4 explosive, the bundled C4, the time bomb, and the lava bomb. So the first one we're going to have a look at is the C4, and what we're going to need is 4 plastic and a piece of TNT for the C4, and we're going to take it to a controlled place, or in other words, away from my mod review, because this is pretty powerful. Now, if we go into the instruction books, it will actually tell us what kind of power it has, and this is 3 times more powerful than TNT. It doesn't drop items when it explodes, unlike TNT does, and it has a longer fuse, so you have a lot more time to get away from it. And oh, it's McDuck. How you doing, man? I'm really sorry. I think you're an imposter, so I'm just gonna have to blow you up. So here goes the redstone torch, and here comes the C4. I'm gonna move away a little bit. We may experience a little bit of lag, and there we go. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. It's not too deep, but it is kind of like a bigger radius, and we've killed McDuck. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Look at it. Here's the remains. I'm only kidding. It was an imposter. Did you not see his mustache? But up next in my chest of goodies is the bundled C4. Now to make this, you're going to need a lot of C4, so you're going to need a lot of those and a piece of string, and this works in the same way as C4, but it also kind of explodes them in a radius, so we're going to have to move quite a far way away. I guess here is fine, and then we're going to put a redstone torch near it and run away, and I don't know what happened there, but anyway, we're going to have to... Oh no, we can't see it. As you can see, it will explode. It will kind of count down, then explode into multiple C4s, and then explode. And oh god, that was a bit too far. I hope, yeah, it didn't touch my mod review, which is good. Why are you happening again? It duplicated itself. That is not good. That is not good whatsoever. Oh god. Yeah. I didn't expect it to go that far. No! The chest! The chest has been exploded. The ingredients are spilling out. And at least it didn't wreck the rest, but it did explode off these the signs, which I'm not happy with. But hey, now I didn't expect that to happen, but damn, look at this. This is incredible. but it did find a ravine. That is pretty awesome. Look out down here. Oh, yeah. So we're going to have to set off some bombs down there in a sec. But you can see the destruction this is already causing. And this is just bundled C4. I didn't actually expect it to do that, but hey, it did. Right then, next up we have the time bomb. And the time bomb I'm not actually sure how to use because this is the only one I haven't tested. And oh, I'm so impressed with that crater. Look at that. You know what? For safety purposes, I'm just going to use it down here. So let's place it here. And then I believe, yeah, there we go. We right click and we'll be able to choose a amount of time that we have for it to explode. And of course, we're going to choose, oh no. No, I didn't expect it to do that. It doesn't need a redstone signal, I see. It just kind of, oh god, I was scared. I was scared for my life. So, yeah, there we go. There's the explosion. Damn, that's got a big radius right there. So that's kind of like the same amount of radius that bundled C4 has, but you've got the different amount of time. So as you can see here, I'm not going to press 1 because I don't want it to explode, but we've got the different... We can go up to 30 minutes, which is quite a long time, but you can go all the way down to 10 seconds, which is good too. So you can get out of here before you cause any damage, and we'll move on to the next kind of bomb. And again, I've forgotten to show you the recipe. So here's the recipe for the time bomb. I'm just having so much fun with this. But you need 4 redstone repeaters because you know it's clever in the way that it actually slows down redstone and stuff. And you need 5 C4 explosives to make the time bomb, which is really cool for timed explosives. Next up is a lava bomb. And here is the recipe, if I remember. And then you've got 5 C4 bombs and then 4 netherracks. You're actually going to need to go to the nether to try and create this one. And this one will just explode into lava, as you're going to find out in a second. So let's pop down this hole here, and then I think we'll set it off about here just to annoy the mobs. And then yeah, we'll set it off with some redstone signal, and you'll be able to see what happens when this bad boy goes off. There we go. Oh wow, I didn't expect it to come up that high. I have tested all these out before, but they seem to have lots of random kind of effects. And damn, that's a lot of lava. You're going to need a lot of buckets to clear this mess up, right? And of course, now I can get to what the actual bazooka does. So the bazooka will take whatever in your inventory and fire it. So if we take this bazooka here and then right click with an explosive in our hotbar or inventory, it will fire it. Look at this. It's got the amazing explosion sound, and obviously that didn't do any damage because it's in water, but you can see you can right click and fire it quite fast. So that wasn't even the best that it could fire. It can fire in the air, and damn, that is a long way. It went into the distance, so we're never going to find that. But you can use that with TNT as well, and all of the explosives in this mod that you have just seen. And we're moving on to the big boys here. We've got damn missiles. Are you kidding me? Missiles? Yes, we've got missiles. So to create this missile, you're going to need 6 iron ingots, 2 rocket fuel, and a TNT to create the normal missile. And then you've got a lava missile, explosive fragment missile, and an anti-ballistic missile. Now, the anti-ballistic missile is actually really clever because if you set off, or you're playing this in multiplayer, and someone else sets off a missile to come in and get you, basically, this one will launch and destroy it in midair before it hits you. So that is like a defense mechanism, and to craft that, oh god, you're going to need 6 iron ingots, a radar, which we'll get to later, and then rocket fuel and TNT. And to create the explosive fragment missile, you're going to need bundled C4. So this is kind of like a portable version of bundled C4. So yeah, if you think about it like that in the terms of C4 being this one, which you can fire at people, and then you have the lava one, which uses the lava bomb in the same recipe, and that does the same as the lava bomb, but you can send it at people basically, and this one is the same as bundled C4. So for this demonstration, I'm going to use the missile, and I'm going to move far away because I don't want it to explode my signs as it did earlier. So what we do here is we just put the missile down on the ground. Yes, it looks this cool. Look at it. It looks like a massive, I don't even know, missile, I guess. That was the worst thing to say. But anyway, if you right click with it, you will have coordinates available. So what I'm going to do is press my F3 key and make it land straight here. So what have I got here? I need minus 55, and then I also need what do I need? 221. So let's go for that, 221. And when I hit launch, it will launch it into the sky with some really cool particle effects. So as you can see, the particle effects look amazing, and it will fly really high into the sky, and then we'll go and zoom into its coordinates, or target its coordinates, which are going to be right below us, unfortunately. No McDuck's cousin. And as you can see, it's coming to hit Earth. Oh god, it's coming down. Here we go. Impact is imminent, and bam. There we go. So not the biggest... Oh, look at that. That is so unfortunate, Mr. Skeleton. Boo you. Boo you. So as you can see, it is really useful if you're playing in multiplayer or you just want to set a explosive off and you don't want to be anywhere near it. You can just set it and you can make it explode the ground. So, oh my god, this is so bad. So yeah, missiles are really awesome. And next, we're going to move on to a bit of a miscellaneous thing. I guess I could show off the lava missile, but it's not really that much different. These are kind of just normal, and I've already explained the anti-ballistic one. So I am going to move on to the miscellaneous ones, which is the radar. Now the radar is what I covered earlier in the what's it called, the anti-ballistic missile, and you're going to need it to craft that. But what it's also used for is, as you can see here, it will detect missiles in your vicinity. So again, if you're playing this in multiplayer or you've lost one of your missiles, I guess it will show you where some missiles are in a 500 block radius. Now to craft this bad boy, you are going to need 4 redstone, a blasting cap detonator we saw earlier, and 4 iron ingots to create the radar, just in case you just don't want to be taken surprised by your enemy's plans. So next up we have the Molotov cocktail, which is a throwing item, so I don't really know why I didn't put it over there. But anyway, that's my logic for you. And to make that, you're going to need a ton of oil. Well, not a ton, you're going to need 7, a glass bottle, and a piece of paper. And if you're familiar with... you know, throwing weapons in general, you know that this will kind of explode into flames. So I'm going to throw it down here, because otherwise I'll set the whole forest on fire, and you just need a simple right click all to throw out this and just create fire and havoc everywhere. So I'm glad that went out straight away, because that was just about to set this whole thing alight. So as you can see, it's really powerful. You can throw it quite a far away as well, so you can throw it... I can throw it all the way across this ravine here, and bam. Oh no, why did I do this? Why? But anyway, let's just turn away and pretend that never happened. And up next is this det cord. Now, detonation cord, I believe, is that what's it short for, and you're going to need 6 plastic and 3 TNT to create it. Now, this is really, really fast fuse to detonate, but it's not as... It doesn't run out like redstone does, if you know what I mean. So, if you were to set a cord all the way over there to some C4, and then put the redstone torch down here like this, it will detonate instantly. So, unlike redstone signal, you don't need to buff it up with more redstone torches or repeaters or anything like that. This will just straight up detonate exactly straight away. So that is amazing, and is for detonation at a safe distance. So that is really useful as well. And what else have we got in this miscellaneous chest? We've also got landmines, and we've also got anti-personnel mines. Now this landmine is awesome. It's as you would expect, and you can actually hide them, I believe. I just need to go into the instruction book to find out this. So this is what it's really handy for. So when you step on them, they will explode. You can hide them by right-clicking them. So let's go over to this landmine here and make sure it is, I don't know, where can we put it so we know where it's going to be? In between these 2 bits of grass. So that is where it is. That is the default texture. And if you right-click, it will disappear. But you still can kind of see it on your little Minecraft outline. If you walk over it, bam! Everything will explode around you. But this one... unlike all of the other ones that we've covered already, all the explosives at the minute, this one does drop items, so it is like TNT. And this one is pretty scary too. You can also hide this one and reveal it, but this one will... Oh my god. Oh my god. That was absolutely disgusting. Look at what that... This is insane. There's just arrows everywhere. I'm going to look at myself. Okay, there's none in me. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But anyway, you can imagine the destruction that has. That is just going to destroy everyone. If an army comes across and steps on this, they are going to be absolutely destroyed. That is incredible. Right then, next up in this miscellaneous chest, we have fuse, and this is kind of similar to the detonation cord, but it is a slow burning fuse, so it does act like a normal fuse. So if we bring this over here and just put it in a straight line, we won't put anything on the end of it at the minute, but it just works like a big thick cable, and if you apply a redstone signal to it, it will slowly burn down. So this is similar to the detonation cord in the way that you don't need lots of redstone for it to work, you just need a redstone signal to activate it, but this will be a lot slower and delayed. So this is giving you a chance to get all the way out of the vicinity, just in case you want to create something as crazy as this. But yeah, it's just less instant than the detonation cord, and it's just really awesome too. Right then, so yes, this is me in the future, so after the mod review, because I forgot to mention something and something else didn't quite work properly. So I'm going to quickly go over this, which is an enchanting book containing one of the new explosive arrows enchantments. And this is actually can be applied to a normal bow by using the anvil in a normal way you would apply an enchanting book to something, and will cause your bow and arrow to have explosive arrows. So on contact with something, the arrows will explode, but that's not quite working yet for some reason. And one that I did miss out is the tunneling explosive. So this one, to craft it, you need 4C4 and 5 stone to craft it, and then you need to place it in a certain way. So you need to place the red thing facing down if you want it to tunnel down, then apply a redstone signal to it, and this one will help you out mining. So unlike all the rest of the bombs in this mod, it does actually drop all the blocks. So as you can see, it just kind of creates like a little what kind of blocks is it? So I guess it's like a 3x3 or 4x4 block down, and we'll go like quite far down, actually 30 blocks or so down, and create a kind of like a little mining shaft for you. So if we do that again and then apply a redstone signal to it, you can see it can really help you out with mining because it saves all the blocks for you. So if you come across diamonds and stuff by using this method, it won't it will allow you to pick them up, which is really awesome. So yeah, I just missed that one out, and I just wanted you to be able to see it, and as well as cover what this book does. So yeah, back to my present self. Right then, so we're at the end of the mod review, but don't cross off just yet. We've got a special chest right here. We've got the nuclear one. There's even an evil smiley face there. So you know these are bad. These are awful. It's the nuclear explosive, and it's the nuclear missile. So what we're going to need here to create the nuclear explosive, first off, you're going to need 4 TNT and 5 uranium rods. Just be careful about getting sick when you're handling these, as we saw earlier. And you're also going to need 6 iron ingots and a nuclear explosive to create the nuclear missile, along with the rocket fuel in the bottom as well. Now, these are insane. These are actually insane. You think this is bad, you want to see what's going on here. So let's move over to here. And now I'm not too bothered about my mod review getting ruined. So, hey guys, how you doing? This is a perfect place to put it. So this is the nuclear bomb. I'm really sorry, Piggy, but you're hanging out with the wrong crowd. So if I apply a redstone signal to this, I will warn you that this will go a bit glitchy because it will just lag a whole lot. But I will be back with a decent frame rate when I show you what happens. So here we go. I'm going to detonate it, and we're going to back the hell out of here. We're going to back the hell off. Oh my word, it has just exploded and things are happening right now. You saw all of those mobs just fall to the floor, and we're going to see what actually happened here. So, because my computer's a little bit slower, it doesn't happen instantly, but it is still pretty good. It just takes a little bit of time to get used to what's just about to happen. But as you can see, it's gone straight to bedrock, and we're in this massive sphere of destruction. What the hell? So you can actually see all the tunnel systems, so it's kind of handy for that, I guess. And you can kind of find tunnel systems too, but damn. Are you kidding me? This is the nuclear missile. This is the nuclear explosive. We're yet to see the nuclear missile, but look at how big this crater is. It's actually insane. It takes me ages to fly around. Oh my god, it's huge. This is the power of the nuclear bomb, everyone. It's insane. So now we're going to move on to the nuclear missile, and this is, I think, has the same power as this. So I'm just gonna do it anyway because I want to see how this world is going to suffer. So what we're going to do here is find a few more mobs that are behaving a bit out of order. Go into my F3 mode so that I know where we are. Put down this nuclear missile with the green tip, and then we need a minus. Where is the minus? Hello, the minus. -132, and then 227, and then we're going to launch this bad boy and see what happens when it comes down to hit the Minecraft Earth. So we're going to back off again because I want to see how big this crater is. And bear in mind, this is what happened last time. This is what happened. I can't even see it right now. But yeah, where's our missile? We're going to see it come and fall to Earth. My god. My god, I'm scared. I'm scared right. Oh, here it comes. Brace for impact. Here comes the lightning. Oh my god, it's getting real tense. There we go. The mobs fall to the ground. They all die. And here we go. They've kind of crossed paths, which is awesome. But look at this destruction. You can't see it quite yet, but the lightning was flashing. Everything was happening that was bad, and they're still deleting land at the minute. I don't know which one is bigger. Does it say in this book while we're waiting for the land to, you know, build back? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's try and find it. No, I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. I'm being affected by this radiation. So the nuclear bomb, it doesn't really say. So there we go. It's just massive. It doesn't need to say. Look, the images speak for themselves. Look at this. This is insane. So yeah, I do think the nuclear bomb is actually more powerful, maybe, because that hit a lot more bedrock, but maybe that's because I started this one on a lot higher ground. I'm not too sure, but damn. They are both absolutely going to destroy your worlds. Or someone else's house, I guess. You can set it off wherever you like thanks to the nuclear missile, but look at this. I'm going to stand in the middle of it and just see what happens. It's going to take me ages to fall to the middle. That is how big it is. So lots of bedrock here. And yeah, we can't even see the top. That the render distance is slowly not being able to view the top. This is insane. This is just absolutely insane. But incredibly fun. Incredibly fun. So expect lots of lag, but lots of awesome fun with this amazing mod. And I think that is pretty much what this mod has to offer. And if you like what you see and do want to play it for yourself, which I highly recommend, even if you just use it a couple of times to play around the bombs, it is really, really fun. So do go to the description below to check it out. It'll take you to the Minecraft forums post where you can download it. Also, if you're new to the channel, then please do hit that subscribe button for daily Minecraft videos. And for all of you, a like and a favorite would be greatly appreciated too. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. And from me, it is goodbye!